Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to Factorio, Bobs and Angels, Land Edition, episode 25. In this episode, we secure our base in the southern front. Hopefully don't wreck any more blueprints by updating our game. And we continue progressing. Easy. Easier said than done, but here we are. So we're making the flamethrower turrets and the chemical turrets, or pesticide, or what is it actually called? Pestilence with a Z. Definitely pronouncing that properly. Turrets, so we're just going to place those guys down now. So we got a little bit of a fight zone over here. Place one of those. Anywhere it's very bad, a lot of fighting, we're going to do a combo turret. If it's just a turret or two engaging, just a pestilence turret should be good enough. Down here should eventually be a pretty big hotspot for biters. Just because all the pollution from this whole area is going to go and hit here, and they're going to run all the way up. So we will do a double turret combo here. You're going to get a pestilence turret. And we'll give you a flamethrower as well. 2. Gonna give it a backup power line here as well. We're prepared for war. And one more flamethrower turret. That reaches, that's good. So that area there is secured. Corner might need one as well. So we'll dump 2 pestilence in the corner. I wouldn't mind 2 flamethrowers as well, but we don't have 2 flamethrowers, so you get that. I have 36 more turrets on me, so might as well use some of them. That conveniently doesn't reach any of our power lines. So the pestilence turret will slow them down. I would much rather prefer sniper turrets here, but beggars can't be choosers. We have one more pestilent turret coming. Actually a flamethrower too. Okay. Right there. A pestilence and a flamethrower. The range is so beautiful on that. So beautiful. And then up here we'll put another turret or 2. Now here you run the issue of you possibly might burn the forest down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the crawler over there, and I'm going to clear cut a path through. Because I do not want to burn that whole forest down. Under no scenario is that good for me. So what we'll do, we'll grab this guy. Instead of actually chopping the trees down. That's also not ideal. This is what actual firefighters do when there's a forest fire. Only you can prevent forest fires. Wonder how this does against that. They're so slowed. Poor guys. I'll do one more path. This will prevent a forest fire. Same thing down here. I don't so much care if this area burns down, but we don't want the extended forest to burn as well. Could use grenades for this, but I don't have any grenades, so this is all you get. And then we'll sneak back into the factory. This vehicle is very big. Pretty easy to run over stuff with that thing. I'm not the best driver in Factorio. You can ask Mr. Esbach. Haven't done very much multiplayer, but I did one multiplayer and definitely ran him over. So for that, I'm sorry, sir. Not super sorry, but just a little bit sorry. Definitely squashed him, though. That can go there. The wall is being hit here, so we'll put a couple more. Our advanced iron processing is... Or advanced tech is doing its thing. So we're doing good there. I can get out of here. So the next thing we probably want to do... I have a couple things that I kind of on the chopping block. One of them is deal with the geodes. Geodes are just kind of accumulating, doing nothing. The next could be teching. Getting our next science up and running. Bricks look great. Oil's looking okay. So we kind of just look through the factory, do a quick check and make sure everything is working as intended. That's flaring off. Base mineral oil is okay. Sulfuric wastewater is okay. Crude oil is great. Multi-phase oil is fine. That's pumped out. A base quality of life check, I guess you could say. We can check our science as well. If our science is not producing fast enough, we can deal with that. Looks like we are still super silver short. Okay. It's getting ores. So we're gonna go drive over there and see what's going on. It's not actually smelting it, it's getting the ore right now. So we maybe connected that to the wrong line. And by maybe, I mean obviously we did. But it could have been somebody else, so... Can't blame myself for that one. It's never my fault. Whoa. Fighters. Killing stuff, actually. So I'm gonna have to just get some walls over here. You're actually wrecking stuff now. It's gonna take about 6 years to make that. I have one wall. Okay, we'll have to make a note of that. We did add flamethrower turrets there, so should help a bit. But I think we need some more sniper turrets over there. We do have a ton of walls automated, so I could throw walls down pretty quick, but I'd rather get my silver producing first. Let's go sort that out first. My inserters are too slow for the bobonium on the train. That's why there's no bobonium there. So we're waiting for the bobonium train to come. I do believe. Yeah, it's just too slow. It's almost full. So we could do this. Add wait condition. Time passed. We'll do 120 seconds. So 120 seconds, either or. If it's full or 120 seconds, it'll leave. You do not want to be on the track when that thing flies fast. So we're going to get out for a second. We're good now. Because it is going to rip past us. She is fast. Let's go check out the silver. So the silver ore is getting pushed down the line, not the refined silver. So that is the problem right now. Yeah, so this is the silver ore. It's supposed to be right here. It's going there. Clearly I can tell that's incorrect. So. You, sir, are supposed to go into there. I'm not surprised. And actually, I'm kind of happy that's the only thing I see so far that's wrong. When you do a major update change like this, to only have one thing go wrong like that, it's pretty lucky, actually. So that means this whole line here is now junk. I don't need this line. Because this is where the silver ore once was. So we'll take that out. And then I have to pick up all the silver on the belt. There's a whole line of silver. It's on a turtle belt, so we'll try and pick it up a bit sooner. Nicely, it stacks on 200. F to pick up things on the belt. I have been asked that a few times. Hold down F and you'll pick up stuff on the belt. Okay. Should be a little bit more silver coming. This belt is pretty slow though. Doo-doo-doo. So we can leave that there. I can just grab it from down here first. So that is all the silver. So now it is working. But I also noticed there's no more silver coming. So something else is wrong. I'm gonna grab the rest of the silver ore off the belts, and then we'll go check out silver's problem. I think it's the Bobonium was too slow. That's okay. We should be able to keep it going, though. So I'm gonna dump this out first. Empty my pockets of all the silver. We do have silver ingots now finally coming. We could do a chest and dump this all back into the chest. Could just stand here and hold Z. I think that'd take a while. One eternity later. Half it fell on the ground. So it does look like it's coming again. It was right here. Right there. I saw a piece. I seen it. I seen it. Yep. It's coming again. Now it's flowing. She's flowing. It's impressive that all of this flotation cells only feeds 2 ore sorting facility tier 1s. MK1s. So I'm going to do this. It's going to kind of block things for a second. But I don't want it in my inventory. So if you do this, you kind of force the building to dump out your wares. So now it's going to dump all the silver, and then they'll start going. So we need more flotation cells. If I want the silver to come off the line faster, I need more flotation cells. So I think that's our first thing we're going to work on today. It's not actually called a flotation, but flotation? Flotation? Not really sure how that would actually be pronounced. So we just run this all the way up. Super simple setup. Can't put that one there though. They are definitely hurting us more now, these biters. So better defenses are in order soon. I've been slowly trying to add a few defenses here and there, but it's not really enough. Until we get bots to finally properly defend the factory. We need more. Next is we grab this. So you go there, you go there. Like that. I believe that is correct. Actually, it's not. It has to go down one. So it goes there. So close. But yet so far. So these should all be working now. This is a lot of refined ores compared to what I had for everything else. But I hate to see that. So they are hitting turrets now. So biters have evolved, obviously. There's some biter evolution going on right now. Got some biter problems. Just got one inserter there. Put you there. I'd rather be on that part than the other part. They're not getting any crushed ore anymore. Why? Because the stone. The stone! What's our use for a stone here at this point? We have a ton of stone. Crushed stone usages. We can make mineralized water. We can get ores from mineralized water. Calcium chloride, I don't really care about that. Slag slurry. So I think the real answer is mineralized water. Mineralized water, I can... I'm sorry to say it, I can just dump it. Crystal slurry, we can make mineral sludge. But I don't really want it right now. I just need to get rid of this. I have too much stone. I could brick our entire factory, but we don't want to do that. So mineralized water isn't a liquefier. So we're going to build a couple liquefiers. It's not really what I want to do with a resource. We spent time and effort and energy to get resources. So just to purge it isn't something I'm super happy about. Or something I really, really, really want to do, but sometimes you just need the factory to work. Sometimes she just needs to go. We can make more and we can kill more biters to get more stuff. I'm going to make a couple of petrochem tanks and we'll do an overflow and then we'll clarify it. So I will at least keep a bit of it. So when I need it, I'll have some, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Stone. We can't have you holding up the show like this. We're gonna do this. Kick that out to there. This is slowing me down anyways, so... I don't want to build on that ore patch any more than I have to. Good. And I'll put these guys right here. I feel very bad about doing this. But we can't let the show stop because of rocks. Too many rocks. This is one of our tools available to us in Bobs and Angels. So I do suggest that you make use of it. Well, some people are not a fan of the voiding process in this. But I'm of the mindset you need the factory to just work at some point. If the factory isn't working, that's the biggest problem. I got more inserters up top, and then I need my water line. Can pull water from there. Works. We'll go up to the crawler, grab some more inserters, and then we'll dump our clarifier. Where is she? Oh, she's over down here. Always check it on the minimap. I believe there are inserters in there. Yep, 400 inserters. So that is good. Yeah, the attacks are definitely getting worse. What do we got for evolution here? So we got explosive, fire, laser, physical, plasma. Looks like it's still just small biters, it's just in a higher intensity. I don't see any big biters. Just more attacks. Yeah, I can see my stone is super backing up everywhere. There's a stone line I can run over into here after. Now we're playing C block. put that there, that there. Rip that out. Rip you out. So we do remove belts that I've killed, so. The belt has been removed, we will further remove it. This does not need to run that 360 anymore. Loop-de-loop it was running. So stone can now be purged. It's going into this mineralized water tank right there. That mineralized water tank is going to... go into this overflow valve. Once it hits over 80%, it will go into this thing here. This will fit. Sorry, I have to pick up my spaceship parts. Priorities. 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 Sorry, not sorry. So when that fills up, out it goes. I connected this, but then never actually connected it. I don't know where that stone's coming from. Where's that stone? That's coming from here, okay. So this will start working again too. This should be good now. Yeah, it's good. So all of these guys are now working. It's an okay amount. How many of these do we have? Fluid ingredient shortages. Okay, we don't have enough purified water. So I need more purified water. Purified water is these guys. Running between a train is always a death wish. They've killed all the wall there now. All of it is dead. Yeah. That's happening. You killed all my walls. What else do we have for turrets? I'm just checking out our turret collection here. I can make sniper turrets, sure. Which are much better. Could probably replace all my turrets with sniper turrets. Need to get all this junk out of my pockets. Grab this. Grab all the rifles. We're gonna make a ton of these guys. Iron's sort of backing up now, which is good. What's the difference between a submachine gun and a rifle? So we're gonna make this, it needs to make a rifle. Rifle is a submachine gun, okay. Sometimes it's better to craft these items in a building and then pick them up. So if I do this, do that, snag a ton of steel. Sure, some tin too. Throw it into there. I can make this building faster. Could set up a faux manufactory for it as well. So we are trying to make rifles. If I make rifles, everything else will go a lot faster. So you go there. Inserters, go there. This goes here. You make a chest. This guy right there. So we're going to offload it into a chest. And that chest is going to... I'll actually just go along here. Put it into there, and then this chest is going to make the actual sniper turret. You can have copper from there. Can't quite grab that iron. I'll just do that instead. We shall use these inserters to our advantage. So you're good there. This guy is going to need a bit more steel as well. So we're going to pick up there and drop there. I think that works. So I'm going to take the steel out. Oh, she works. Right, yeah. So this is waiting on aluminum. I just need to grab some more aluminum. This is the worst setup in the world. I love it. I got a chest here. Give me that chest. Gonna make 3 turrets, and I'm gonna grab a bunch of aluminum. Just throw into that one chest there. I know we have a lot of aluminum. Got some more steel here too. It's a decent amount. So we need to reinforce our borders here is what we're doing. So you know, some aluminum. This is the wackiest setup in the world. I love it. Give me some more rifles. Needs turrets too, right? Actually doesn't need turrets, it just needs submachine guns go there. This is so bad. So bad it's good. Where'd that chest go? It's coming right now. This will give me, I don't know, probably 50 sniper turrets. So that's kind of a bootstrap automation process. It's faster than me handcrafting in my pocket. Is it really better? I don't know. I think it is. I think it's better than handcrafting yourself. Because now we have 10. We're gonna grab some walls. Something over here is not working out very well. Nickel, 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 nickel. This is where you run into the question of what do you do with this when you have too much. There's a couple of answers. I have seen this next strategy done a few times in different playthroughs. If you're not a fan of purging, I suggest you look away. For the annual purge has commenced. It's only 50,000. It's only 50,000. They make more every day. I'm so sorry. I know a few people are gonna be like, "What did you do?" I'm like, I don't know. I know what you're talking about. It was never there. It was empty. It was empty. But what were you gonna do with it? Okay. What were you gonna do with 100,000 nickel ore? Exactly. You were gonna do the same thing. The annual purge has commenced. Okay. So let's go check our sniper turrets out. We're gonna have to grab some walls as well, and we're gonna go north. We'll jump back into our crawler. Pretty sure we're very close to getting bots up and running. We still have these like basic bots. Construction robot brain. I think we just need batteries and electric engines and we can make bots. I'm not super keen on getting a million bots going in this playthrough. I do find that in Bobs and Angels, once you get bots up and running, you can pretty much guarantee to win. You can set them up in pretty easy ways and make requester chests and get all your resources that way. I don't think that's what I'm going to do. I will not make a bot mall. But if it is your first ever playthrough in Bobs and Angels, I might suggest you make a bot mall. Bot mall where you just have requester chests, getting all the items put in requester chests, and then the bots building all the buildings in just a little tiny mall area. As opposed to belting it and making some pasta everywhere. I do think it is easier, but I don't really like it. I've done it once myself already, so I've kind of been there, done that. Sort of like a mall, if you, or not a mall, belt bus. If you made one bus, you've kind of made all the buses. They're all very similar. So we're not going to make a bus. And we're not going to use a ton of bots either. But we're also going to fix this power line that I just destroyed. So, I actually have to go back that way. Beep, beep, beep. This is a cool looking thing, though. I have no idea what it's modeled after. Like, when they designed this, what were they looking at? Like the Ewoks? Star Wars? What's the thought process when you built this? What is this supposed to be? Oh, okay, we'll see what the problem is here in a second. I think the problem is just there's a lot. And they're actually hitting the wall, too. So they're not just looking at the wall, they're actually hitting the wall. Ooh. Wow, that slows you down. So, I've seen a few different setups for this. You're going to want to do some Dragon's Teeth. One of the best setups I actually ever saw wasn't Dragon's Teeth. Dragon's Teeth is good. It's something like this. So the biters can still path through it. If they can't path through it, they'll attack it. That's the kind of the premise of Dragon's Teeth. What you do is you make a maze instead. You force them to run this way, back, forth, back, forth, back, forth. And then they just kind of run back, forth, back, forth, back, forth. Put that there. Put that there. I don't really want to spend too much time working on defenses. But this is dying down here. We're taking casualties. Yeah, we can't have that. We can't have the biters reclaim their home planet. If for some reason they didn't make it through, we'd have a huge problem. Because we only have one line of defenses. So that should work. We'll double up our wall here. We still have 931 walls on us, so should be okay with the walls. This stacks up to 500 alien artifacts. We didn't even grab them all. I do have some more sniper turrets, so we're going to dump the sniper turrets down as well while we're here. These are all sniper turrets already. Oh man. I guess I upgrade all of them to sniper turrets. Those were MK2s, weren't they, as well? Those aren't just your typical turret. That's an MK2 turret. So they were already beefier. With flamethrower defenses down here. And this is still happening. I don't know what to tell you. Don't know what to tell you. Just make more. Where's another area we're getting attacked pretty bad? Here looks okay, but right here, we actually have casualties. Dead turrets. That is not acceptable. So maybe we'll go back and buy some more. We're gonna go buy some more sniper turrets. Grab some more sniper turrets. Maybe make some MK2 radars so we can see a bit better what's going on too. It's already dying. 156k. We got 1 million right there. Maybe you can go snag that too at a later date. I need to not get run over by the train on the tracks. Driving on the train tracks is immensely dangerous. I believe the train is over there right now. I don't really like driving that in the factory. Just saying. Gonna hit a belt and get pushed around and then blow everything up. That's just gonna happen. How many turrets we got here? So, you are missing the guns. This thing is just slower than molasses. Submachine gun. Rifle. Okay, it's going. It's all going. That's 16. 16 is a good amount. One or two more radars. A bit more steel. That can go there. I'll give you the steel back. That is the grossest setup I possibly could have devised. And I like it. So we do know that the train's going to come back in 120 seconds. So. Watch the mini-map. If I do see the train coming, I'll just veer into a building. I don't care. I'm not going to get this truck crawler hit by a train. I say that, but they're doing okay there. Whole factory. This is base defense day. National Defense Day. Buy one turret, get two free. We're teching pretty well in the blue tree right now, though, so I'm not wasting time. If I was doing this 2 episodes prior to this, I'd feel like I'm wasting time right now because I'm not really teching. I can't really push the tech tree too much, but at this point, as long as I keep things flowing, which I've been doing a pretty good job of, anything I do right now is still technically progressing my factory. Securing the borders doesn't feel as much of a waste when you have a whole tech tree to push through. So we have all that blue to push through right now, so I'm not too sad about that right now. This is going well. So, I'm going to rip these trees up here on the backside. And we're going to dump sniper turrets on the inside here. I like that the sniper turret back a little bit. They don't shoot as fast. Those trades are so fast. But they get a way better bang for their buck with ammo. I'm kind of impressed that the biters are able to do this to me right now, harass me like this. They're pretty lethal, these biters. I know in an earlier comment it was said that the combat seems to be a little lackluster right now, but they're giving me a run for my money. They're not leaving me alone too much. I've been known to play some pretty sketchy Factorio worlds, and they're still getting through. They're not leaving me alone super well. So you wanted to see more combat? Here's more combat. Just put the maze in here a little bit more. I feel like that wall section here is just a little bit too long. I guess I could place all the walls and then take out chunks. That would work as well. So we make them go in, and then we make them go out. You can make them go up and down, too. Kind of mess with their pathfinding a bit more like that. So they have to go down and up and around. But if you make the path too long, they'll just attack the wall. They will not do an infinite maze for you. So we can just go all the way across like that. Take out that there. Take out that there. They will do a pretty long maze, but they won't do an infinite maze. There you go. And then we do have a wall that they attack at the very end. So that is a lot of tech we actually just pushed through. That was most of the ores, the tech 3 of the ores, which we're not even close to being able to use properly. I'd be kind of curious to see what my production rate is of science. Put those guys there. That's a pretty substantial base setup we got going on for defenses right now. Grab that. So that's a good chunk of all the basic sciences out of the way. We'll do electric furnaces too, why not? And then push production science pack. I could have swore I already did that. No, we did logistics science pack. We didn't do production science pack yet. Okay. How many more sniper turrets do I have? We're gonna place them all down. No point in me carrying them around on me. That's a pretty beefy defensive line here. A couple areas are pretty beefed out right now. Beefed out. Beefed out. Then we're gonna put a better radar down. So I can see. Why are you guys so angry? Why are you so angry? And then we gotta go north for a second too. That corner right there is getting hit a little bit. A couple MK2 turrets I can put down. That train is so fast. It's only a MK1 train as well. And it is just ripping through the tracks. I didn't really see it very well there. Yeah, we're going to try a different strategy. We're just going to go beefy. So that's what an attack looks like. It's a little sketchy. Very fast pace. That wall took 50 damage on one attack. I kind of think my own turret's doing damage too. That should tide us over. Imagine how it was B without a flamethrower turret right there. Ay, 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 ay. This factory, I tell you. This is sketchy. Okay. Let's go look at the next science packs. What do we got? What are we dealing with here? This is distracted driving right there. So we got brass chest, flying robot frame, express transport belt, and express filter inserter. Yes. We don't make any of that. I don't think I make anything even remotely close to that. So brass chest. I don't even make brass yet. Let's go check out the brass. Brass, craft, molten brass. Copper and zinc. Remember that chest I just blew up? That was zinc, wasn't it? So copper and zinc. This is where we need to start using the ingots, because the ingots are used here. You can also do molten brass with copper, zinc, and tin for better yields. If you want to use more resources, or lead. Are we teching brass right now? A little smelting. Advanced brass smelting. You're not. What are you hiding behind? What are you hiding behind? Where are you? Brass smelting? Oh, it's right here. Bronze and brass smelting. So we'll do the better version. I'll get rid of lead. I have too much lead too. Almost positive I have too much lead, so we can do two birds and one stone there. What else is required for this science? So, go back here, and we also need flying robot frame. So let's go check out flying robot frame. Robots. Flying robot frame. Craft steel. Okay. Basic electronic board. Have that already. So electric engine unit is lubricant. Lubricant is fish oil, obviously. Base mineral oil, residual gas. Residual gas is methane and steam. We actually already have all these. We have butane. We don't use benzene and ethane. Remember all those gases we made that I didn't have a use for? Well, now we do. Methanol, no. Naphtha, no, we're not going to use naphtha. Base mineral oil, I don't have the tech for this. Although that might be better. But I only get 10. And fuel oil. So that's oil to steam cracking 2, oil to steam cracking 2. That's going to be a use for both of these oils down here. So we have fuel and base mineral, and we're not using either of them right now. So that's actually probably the play. These two are just sitting here. I don't really care to use this. Ethane, butane, and methane. But maybe we'll do that. So we're going to dump these techs and swap over to this guy here. Yeah. So I'll give me a use for all that. Okay, so that's how we're going to get our lubricant, which will get us our electric engine units. Everything else we're making. I'm going to go back to flying robot frame. Batteries. Lead, plastic, and sulfuric acid. I believe we have sulfuric acid already. Sulfur wastewater, hydrogen, chlorine, ferrochloric solution, sulfur dioxide. What are we trying to make again? Sulfuric acid. Another way to check here. We'll check for our acids. No, I don't think we're making any of them. So, I'll go check here. Acid, sulfuric acid, right here, craft. Sulfuric acid and sulfuric acid. Obviously. Sulfur dioxide and purified water. So sulfur dioxide gas is... this right here. Purified water makes sulfuric acid. So that's not going to be too bad to make for our production, or for our science packs there. Express transport belts, that's probably going to be a pain in the butt. Cobalt, which we don't have any yet. And bronze. So we're about to get brass, but we don't have bronze. Bronze is just a mix, so it's not really a problem. Bronze will be pretty easy. We'll get brass and bronze up and running at the same time. And then we needed cobalt. Cobalt is molten cobalt, cobalt ingots, and cobalt steel. Cobalt ore is in our givawite and purified. Yeah, it's a high tier item. We can't do this either. We don't have that tech. So we're pretty much looking at getting chemical refining plants up and running at that point. And that needs brass, aluminum, and concrete. It's the only thing we don't have for that. We're going to get brass. We just need concrete bricks. So that's not looking too bad to get the science pack up and running. And then the last but not least, express filter inserter, which is this guy here. Fast filter inserter. So we already need all these items at this point. So it's not going to be too big of a push, actually, to get the next science up and running. The biggest thing is getting these gases used properly. But yeah. I think we'll stop the episode there. I want to say thank you if you made it this far in the series. Episode 25. Your comments in the series have been fantastic. I've very much enjoyed interacting back and forth with you guys and hearing your comments and how you're enjoying the playthrough or not enjoying it. But if you made it 25 episodes in, I'm going to assume that you kind of are enjoying it. Any tips, comments, questions, queries? Feel free to ask. Thank you again for your support. Until next episode, this is the Yamakar. Ciao for now.